and let us all do we can to build a better future.
We're going to talk about our old man friend Biden. We're going to Biden it up. That's right. We're Biden it up. So what's going on with Joe Biden? What's happened to everybody's favorite senile old bat? What's going on with Joe 30330? What's happening with Joe? Well, apparently Biden, in an article that came out 2 days ago, says running for re-election wasn't an automatic decision. Oh boy. What's going on with Biden? Biden, what you doing, buddy? So President Biden on Wednesday said the decision to run for re-election in 2024 was not an automatic one. Gee, I remember when he said that he was going to be a one-term president, adding that's legitimate to bring up his age as he seeks another term. Does that mean he's going to have a press conference or a town hall? Catlin, not going to tell you what to do. Maybe mansplain it a little bit, but maybe you should host another town hall. Give the old college try again one more time. Host a town hall with Joe Biden. It wasn't an automatic decision about running again, Biden said at the campaign reception in New York City. Not because I didn't think there was more to do, but because I thought to myself, 4 more years means 6 more years. It's a long time. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. The president, who is 80 years old, added as a legitimate thing to raise the question about his age. So see, doors open. We could talk about his age. Biden would be 86 years old at the end of his second term, and his age has already been brought up by political rivals. I mean, again, this man is an old bat. A Biden vote is a vote for Vice President Harris because Biden's unlikely to make it. That's true. Biden on Wednesday, talking to a room of donors in New York, said that his longtime advisor, Ted Kaufman, recently told him this campaign's going to be tough. Oh, no. They're saying the quiet part loud. The quiet part is being said loud here. Remember that, folks. It could be a pretty ugly campaign maybe coming on, added Kaufman, who replaced Biden in the Senate when he became vice president. Biden's comments just came ahead of former President Trump's CNN town hall. Trump is currently leading his opponents in the Republican presidential primary. He's got it. He's got it in the bag, okay? So there you go. I'm not reading any more of that. It's official. Trump's got this in the bag, but I do hope there is some debates. I want to be entertained. I mean, that CNN town hall, I hope that's not the only one, but if it is, treasure it. Don't smile that it was ended abruptly. Don't cry because it was ended abruptly. Smile that it happened. Kaufman also noted, according to Biden, that the president is already the oldest president in American history. He's an old bag. He's an old man. He's got to take it easy. Go to his rocking chair. Biden, though, argued that his... Oh, God. I apologize. I got to read this stupid statement. Biden, though, argued that his age brings wisdom to the job. Wisdom such as screwing over working-class citizens, such as proudly writing the crime bill that helped incarcerate Black and Latino communities, to help build up the prison industrial complex and make the United States having the highest population incarcerated. Same Joe Biden, who continued to support the war on drugs that has led political instability not only in Central and South America, but also, again, continue an ongoing problem with crime here in the United States. The war on drugs, similar to prohibition, solves nothing. Same Joe Biden, who's against busing and desegregation. Same Joe Biden, who sided with the credit card corporation to make student debt for what it is. Same Joe Biden who says he has no empathy for young people. Same Joe Biden who has a very questionable history towards women, being very creepy to children and women. Stories of abuse and harassment towards women. Just throwing it out there. Hey, me too. You're going to do your job? Yeah, probably not. That's what I thought. So there you go. So the thing is, if we do have another 4 years of Biden, there is a potential that Kamala can step up to the stage. And I just got to say, I don't know if I want that. Now, look, all of you are smart, beautiful, and talented people. And I don't care where you stand on the political spectrum. I don't care what generation you're part of. Boomer, Gen Xer, Millennial, Gen Z. I don't care who you worship or the color of your skin. I don't care how you vote. But seriously, in the comment section below, what is she saying here? I mean, again, no wrong answer. But again, I just want to know. Let's really be honest. This will be your homework assignment to try and decipher what the hell is being said here.
Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
I've never heard that phrase before. Even Trump can make a more coherent sentence than that. Hell, he can now. Did you see that CNN town hall? I don't know what this is. Here, I'll play it again one more time. Seriously, I need big brain people. I don't care if you're a Republican voter, a Democrat voter, socialist, libertarian, anarchist, Green Party, conservative, liberal. I don't care. I don't care what generation. Seriously, put on your thinking hats. You need to decipher this. What the hell is this?
Everything is in context. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
So we witnessed something. I mean, I guess. And, there's something else here that kind of caught my attention. Here's the thing. I get that politicians have personal lives and they somewhat try to be relevant or relate to us. But the way they do it is just so stupid. And just the way they do it, it doesn't feel natural. I kind of have to feel like maybe these politicians were bullied as kids. I don't know. Maybe they have a hard time really relating to people. I mean, I get it, but I want to pull up this video here. Again, this is Kamala. Shout out to Spreader, who captured this wonderful gem. Kamala Harris happily shows off her albums to reporters. At the same time, the vice president does her best. Not her best, to avoid questions about the ceiling of the national debt, which the United States is about to reach. So she's got time to show off her albums. So there you go. The country's heading to default, but Kamala, girl bossing it, buying her albums. Here, let's enjoy the madness together.
Charlie Mingus, really one of the greatest jazz performers ever. One of my favorite albums of all time. Roy Ayers, Everybody Loves Sunshine. You know this one? So good. It's a classic. And then Porgy and Bess.
All right. She's got some good selections there, kind of running the gamut in terms of genres. While the vice president was happy to talk about her recent purchases, she ignored a shouted question about the debt ceiling.
So, hey, you know what? Sometimes when I buy something, I feel happy too. If there's a book or a movie or I don't know, maybe a nice bottle of wine that I feel, I'm not going to show it off to people, unless it's a good bottle of some whiskey, then yeah, I do that. But seriously, Kamala, be better, be best. And again, look, there's a lot of things to be called out about Biden, about his administration. I want to share this short video. It's only 40 seconds long, but again, there's a lot of scandals surrounding the Biden administration.
I think it's disgusting that some of your rivals in media don't even want to talk about this issue when we actually have legitimate receipts. We have bank receipts. We have records. We've gone through all that. They should be covering that. Now, getting back to Joe Biden, I do think he's compromised simply because his brother and his son were engaged with dealings of foreign companies and foreign countries. We have now documented China and Romania, and he knows nothing. All the LLCs that were created, most of them were created when he was vice president of the United States, and he knows nothing. If he doesn't know anything, he is the dumbest person in the history of the planet and shouldn't be president of the United States.
Well, sorry to break it to you there, buddy, but it looks like Joe Biden is once again seeking re-election, and history looks like it's going to repeat itself. Two old men fighting over a cold bowl of soup. That cold bowl of soup being America. Things aren't looking good for us, folks, but hey, at least we can laugh. At least we can smile together as the ship is sinking.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Yes!
The ship is sinking, folks. Madness and insanity all around. Keep your heads on a swivel and don't vote Democrat or Republican. But this election cycle will be hilarious, and we here at Hard Lens Media will be covering it.